Hey guys, this is Jason the Truckman, and welcome to another episode of A Red Shirt Plays Minecraft. This is episode 16 of season 2, so we've now broke our previous record of episode numbers, and you have these two bunny rabbits just, okay, never mind. They were just like looking the same direction, but he noticed that I was looking at him. Weird. Okay, so, yes, we broke our record. Our last record from the previous season was 15 episodes. Could have been more, should have been more, but I lost that world and had to start a new one after 15 episodes. Actually, it was, excuse me. Actually, it was 14 and a half episodes because I couldn't finish the entire episode of the 15th episode, and I had to cut it short, and yeah. So we're now in episode 16. Awesome! Yay! Hoo-hoo! As you may noticed from the beginning, I've added some color to the tower and added some lights, some torches to make it all look pretty. These two red stripes. And then I have a strip of andesite going down the middle. This is the same on the back two sides. The reason why I have not done anything on this side is because I would like to. There's something on this side that I would like to work on in this episode, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some interior decorating. Yeah, and did that again. And we're going to do a little build as well. Hopefully it won't be too long. But let's begin. As you can see, I got a lot of spruce saplings growing, and I think a few trees have grew already. We're going to need a lot of spruce, and we're going to need a lot of dark oak, which I think I already have a lot of dark oak to begin with. Hopefully we'll have enough red stained clay. But let's begin. We drop off a few things. And no, that's not where you want to go. There, and I'll drop that there. Excuse me. Little tip, don't make a video after you eat, because then your throat is just kind of all scratchy and you need to drink and all that stuff. We want that. We don't need the dirt. We could have some dirt. Let's just keep 64. But we will need a lot of that, a lot of that, a lot of that. Some of this. And oh yes, and as you noticed, I have these chests. I brought them in. I made some more. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Sorry about that. Yes, I made a ton more chests. Most of them are empty, but they're there because they're safe. We need wood too. I have some spruce here, some dark oak. Let's use. My gosh, stop it, Jason! You're making an example, or I don't know. We need more of these. Turn them into stone bricks. Though we won't have enough. Took out too much stuff. Can't talk. Okay. Oh, did I? No, yes. Okay. So, for today's episode, we are going to work on the interior of this tower. And I already have a design in mind. I really like it. So we're going to do that for this episode, including something else, a little extra thing for the tower. And oh my gosh, I can't clear my throat. Got a frog in my throat. You know what? We don't need all these just yet. They'll come in due time. And I think that's it that we need so far. How many? We may need all of that. Okay. So, we have this little area. And first things first. This is spruce? Yes. Just want to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is just to mark. Oh my gosh! My gosh, this throat. Okay. So, yes. I lost track of what I was going to say, going to talk about. Damn it. And now I got to sneeze. Holy cow. So I'm sorry about this, man. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I'm sorry about this. Oh my gosh. I'm not sick. It's just I just ate and it's really hot out, and when I eat something and it's really hot out, I just need to clear my throat for some reason. But okay. So, what to do? We need to start with the floor. And I'm going to change things up a little bit. Instead of talking about what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you. And actually, for today, share a little story. So I think that would be something good. I mean, I do watch a lot of Let's Play videos of other people, and when they're building, they basically tell a story. They talk about like their experiences, what they've done in the week or in the days, and I don't do that. I really don't do that. It's probably one of the reasons why this channel, after 100+ episodes, 100+ videos, I still have yet to really do anything with this channel. So yes, I want to tell you a little adventure, a little experience, which is really nice. And hopefully that will pass the time. This could be a long episode. Sometimes a lot of the Let's Players that I watch that do long episodes. Okay, we need more. We're going to need a lot of half slabs. In fact, it's just all these are going to be half slabs. A lot of these types of story videos tend to take a long time. Hopefully it won't be too long. Maybe I'll cut it in different pieces, and since I don't have a timer, I could just stop in the middle, like just all of a sudden I don't talk and just cut to black to be continued. So I'm just going to tell you that in the cough. That's what I'm going to tell you. No, I'm going to tell you. Like I just will say at one point that okay, to be continued and whatnot. Okay. So that's it. I'm done. Yep, this is okay. So I may have mentioned this before in my previous episode, in some previous episodes, that I am currently looking for a job. I have been. I'm not really proud of this fact, but I have been unemployed for going on 3 months, and many of the days have been spent with doing a lot of what do you call it? Applying for jobs. Yeah, let me. Okay, there it is. Applying for jobs, going to interviews, doing all that stuff, doing temp agencies, everything, and it hasn't really been very fruitful. Not really happy about it, but yeah. So I've been looking for a job. I've been on the search for a new job for a while. Okay. 1 second, I'll be back in just 1 second. You won't even probably see something change, so I'll be back in a few. Okay, I am back. I just had to go somewhere. And so, yes, okay, so back to my story. I have been unemployed for roughly 3 months. It sucks. It really sucks really badly. I hate it. But yeah, I've been doing the whole thing of applying for jobs and doing everything you need to do to get work. But nobody's hiring. It's really difficult. It's very difficult to find work. Seems like nobody's hiring at the moment. But I've gone through a lot of interviews. And one of the things I applied for a few weeks ago was a car salesperson, a car salesman at a dealership, and actually did 3 days of training. And that was very interesting. Ultimately, they didn't choose me. They didn't think I was the right person. And honestly, if you've been watching my videos, you can tell that I'm not the most articulate of people. I stutter, I stammer, I get lost in a train of thought sometimes. And so, oh, shut up. You know what? I'm just going to options, sounds, hostile creatures. Let's bring them down because we're going to be safe here. But yeah, I'm not the most articulate guy. I'm not the best speaker. And so, obviously, they decided not to pick me as a representative of their company. Okay. Of their dealership. And that's okay, but it was a very fun experience, and I would like to share it with you. And okay, I'm just trying to figure out how everything goes. Okay. I'm trying to do this by memory. Okay. So yeah, I'm not the most articulate person. and so yeah, they didn't choose me, but I did have a very fun experience, very informative, and this is hard, man. Like, no wonder I wasn't picked becoming a salesperson, because just trying to talk while you're trying to do something is very hard. But okay, so yes, I was not sure. I'm really sorry about this, man. I really need to get used to talking and telling a story. But so okay, so I'll just go from the beginning. So yeah, I applied a couple weeks ago at this place, and got a call saying, "Hey, would you like to come in for an interview?" And I did, and I was very nervous, because so far all my interviews that I've gone through were, at the time I thought were great, but they never chose me. So I thought, like, okay, looks like I suck at being in interviews. I mean, I am a little bit out of practice, because I haven't needed to go into an interview for like over 7 to 8 years, and hell, even that, the job that I used to work at, that I ended this year, I didn't need to go to an interview. That was a temp agency where they just said, "Hey," I got a call saying, "Hey, would you like to work here?" I'm like, "Oh, sure," and gave me the address, and I started working. And so yeah, I'm very out of practice when it comes to interviews. Try my best, but I guess it's not enough. Where are we? I'm also looking at what I want to do on this side too. But yeah, so I went for the interview, and it went well, really well. I really liked. I think it was one of my best interviews that I've done. And okay, that, and then do that. Where are we? We are in 90. This is where I want to be. It is. Okay, let's create a staircase up there, towards there. Let's just do that. But yeah, so it really went well. I answered like the right questions. I asked the right questions, and the guy, the recruiter, like, just thought, "Hey, you know what? I'll give this guy a chance," and I'm very grateful. It was a really good guy, and very nice of him to give me a chance to do this, to try to be a car salesman. But so yeah, so I went in for an interview, and and then I got a call back saying, a couple days later, saying, "Hey, like, okay, I'm choosing you as one of the people to do training." So I had to go through 3 days of training, and unfortunately it was unpaid, so I didn't get paid for that. But went in, and I learned a lot. So I mean, you know, always just talk about how you have to build rapport right away, and with the customer, and you have to be very likable and knowledgeable with what you're selling. Of course, they would, if you were hired, they would teach you all the things that you would need to learn. I'm just trying to do some other things here. Do that. So, so yeah, they were like first they were just talking about like the beginnings of you have to like say, hi, I'm Jason the Trekman. Hi, like welcome to the dealership. I'm Jason the Trekman. I want to say the Jason the Trekman, but you get the idea. And welcome to the dealership. Nice to meet you. And then just okay, 91. Okay, I have to go away for a second, so I'll be back very quickly.